Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. So for today, we are going to be planning out the month of September. So it's a little early to be doing this plan with me, but I wanted to get everything all set up and ready to go. There's a lot of things I have planned for September, so I just felt the itch to kind of get everything organized and all that good stuff. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that today. So I'm gonna be using the purple September sticker kit for today's plan with me. My favorite color is purple, and September is my birthday month. Although birthdays honestly are at the point now where they're not that big of a deal, but I am turning 35, which is pretty exciting, but there's more exciting things that are happening in September. So anyways, I'm gonna use the purple September kit for today, and I'm really excited to see how this all comes together because a lot of people in our Facebook group, which I do have linked down below by the way if you're interested in joining us there, a lot of people have shared their spreads using this kit and it just looks so pretty. So I'm very, very excited to use this kit today. So let's go ahead and get started. I've got my Deluxe Prosper Planner here in front of me. The planner that I'm using today is available in my Etsy shop as well. There's a whole section just for the Deluxe Prosper Planners, and they come in a January to December as well as a July to June format, and they are undated, so just FYI there. And then when you do purchase the planner, you get 3 different versions of it. You get a Sunday start month with a Sunday start week, a Monday start month with a Monday start week, and a Sunday start month with a Monday start week. So you get 3 different options there, but let's go ahead and get started. Sorry, I just knocked the table. All right, so we're gonna go to September, and I wrote out on the side here, I really like to do this just to kind of keep track of everything. So I wrote out everything we have going on in September right there. The one thing I did forget about though, before I forget, is new releases are gonna be on the 1st of the month. So I'm just gonna write that in so I can make sure to write that down. So yeah, September is going to definitely be a busy month. There's a lot happening in September. The first thing I like to do when I'm planning out my month or my week is to get all of my date dots down. So I'm just gonna kind of take a look and see which color I want to use. I feel like I'm gonna end up going with the purple. So I think I'm gonna use that floral. I'm torn between the chevron and the floral washi, but I think we're gonna go ahead with the purple date dots. So I'm just gonna make sure images is checked on, and then we will lasso all of those date dots over. And I've mentioned this plenty of times, but I like to film these monthly plan with me's in real time as I go through everything, just because I feel like it's a really good opportunity to kind of share some tips and tricks and stuff like that with you guys. So these always end up being longer videos, but you guys seem to really enjoy when I'm kind of going through everything in a slower pace and everything and kind of walking through the process a little bit more. Okay, so the 1st is on a Wednesday. So I think this is one of my tips, by the way, is to lasso all of your date dots at once and make sure images is checked on, and then resize them all at the same time. That way you can make sure they're all the same size, and it just makes it a lot quicker to get your date dots in. I am coming up with dated versions of the planners, so that will be happening fairly soon. I think what's gonna end up happening is I'm gonna get a daily planner out in September. I've got another planner I'm working on that will come out in October. And then the dated planners I think will be released in November. So lots going on for sure, but very exciting stuff. So I like to just separate out my date dots like that, and then we'll just start kind of putting them in. And I usually like to just kind of go down with the column and put them in this way and just tuck that back in the corner as much as I can. I've gotten requests for square date dots, and those are in the works. I just haven't quite had time to really put them together yet, and I'm still trying to figure out like what kind of format I want to use for those, if I want to include them in the kits or if I want to sell them as separate sheets. Let me know what you guys think of that. Because yeah, I've gotten a couple requests for square date dots. So Julia and Andrew are at Julia's consult appointment right now at Phoenix Children's Hospital. She is getting laser treatment done on her port wine stain birthmark, and they needed to do a consult today to kind of discuss like upcoming treatments and things like that. So, and then Maddie is at school, so I have a nice quiet house right now, which is perfect for filming. And yeah, I think Andrew's gonna try to get himself on a gym schedule where he goes to the gym pretty soon after he drops Maddie off at school. And if that ends up being the case, then I'll probably film during that time because the house will be nice and quiet, and I feel like I can concentrate more and I don't feel as like rushed or anything. Sometimes I do feel like a little on edge when I'm filming and everyone's home, just because it can get kind of chaotic out there sometimes, just depending on like what kind of mood everyone's in and what we have going on and everything. So anytime I can film when it's just me at the house, it's really, really nice. So, but yeah, I'm just going through, putting all my date dots in, getting those all good to go. I have noticed that my Apple Pencil tip is getting a little worn down, and so whenever you find that your Apple Pencil is like a little glitchy or it's not like as like sensitive as it normally is, then it's probably time to replace the tip of it, which I purchased mine off of Amazon. I think I have them linked down below, but if I don't, I'll link them for sure for you guys. But I have a bunch of them. I'm not gonna switch it out right this second, but pretty soon I'm gonna need to, I think. So, which I've had the same tip on my Apple Pencil, honestly, for probably 6 months or so. I do use a paper-like screen protector on my iPad. I just find that I write a little bit better with it, with that screen protector. I just really like it. I have tried writing without it, and I definitely like the grit that comes with the paper like screen protector. It sort of affects like the color of the screen, but I mean, not really. Honestly, the iPads are so well done and the screens are so amazing that I feel like even with a matte screen protector on it, it still looks really good. So I really like to use them, but they do wear down your Apple Pencil tips a little bit quicker. So just something to be aware of if you find that like lassoing things is getting difficult, or it's just, yeah, being glitchy or anything like that. That would be a tip of mine, is to replace the tip of your pencil. And then I've got an upper grip on my pencil right now. I love the upper grips. It just makes it like to where my hand doesn't cramp at all when I'm using it. It feels much more comfortable to hold. So that's another thing I highly recommend getting for your Apple Pencil, and it slips on and off super easily. So, okay, I think that's it as far as the date dots are concerned. Oh, I need to move these over. So we'll do that. Move these guys over and get that tucked up in the corner. And then after I do the date dots, I like to put the washi in. So we'll do that next. So I'm gonna need some washi up here and washi down here. And now I wanted to share a little tip for washi with you guys. So if you're using your washi and you paste it, and say you're like, okay, I want it to go across all 3 of these squares. If you just take it and tug it over, it's going to kind of warp the image a bit. So you can see it's like more like stretched out a little bit. So to avoid that, what I like to do, and let me bump this up a little bit, is I like to come in here, I'll use the photo tool, and I just make it big enough to where it's going to fill up those squares. And then I like to just crop it because I don't really like it when it looks stretched out. I know for some people and some of the designs it doesn't really, like, you can't even hardly tell. But some of the designs you can tell. And oh, and this is the other thing. I look at where I need to cut it. So here it's like right on the flower on the edge there. So I'll pick crop and then I'll like crop it right there and we'll just see how that looks. And it looks like I need to crop it just a little bit more. You usually just have to kind of play around with it a little bit until you get it where you want it. Just a tiny, tiny bit more. And that looks good. Let's see, oops. Let me just kind of move this up a little. And I might stretch it out just a tiny smidgen bit. Let's see what that looks like over here. Okay, that looks good to me. And then once you have one, if you need to put another chunk of washi, it's really easy because you can just copy it. It's gonna maintain the size and you would just crop it down again. So I'm gonna put this up here and then I'm gonna take a look at where I need to crop it, which is right along that edge of the flower. So I'm gonna tap it. Using the photo tool, click crop and go right to the edge of that flower and see how that looks. Crop it a bit more. And yeah, you usually just have to kind of crop it a few times and then eventually you'll get it to where it's lined up pretty nicely. And you can always kind of go in, if you're just moving it like a tiny little bit, I feel like it doesn't warp the image too much, so. That's a little tip I have just as far as, you know, being able to stretch it across the page without warping the image. Because again, if you do that, say I'm, you know, copy this over, I'll just show you guys again real quick, like zoomed in. So if I didn't do that where I like enlarged it enough and stuff like that and I just stretched it across, you can see it like stretches the image. So just a little tip for your washi. It's a couple little steps, but it really doesn't take that long. And once you do it a few times, you kind of, you know, get quicker with it and everything. So, all right. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is put my September script sticker down. And I think I'm gonna use, I'm gonna still go with purple. So find September. And what's really cool is anytime you layer a sticker on top of a hyperlink, you can see there's a hyperlink there, which it actually just opens up to this page, but on other pages it'll take you back to this main monthly view. And anytime you layer a sticker on top, like so, I actually did that pretty quickly, then when you click on it, it still is gonna take you there. Now this is like on the same page, but you can tell it's gonna take you to the hyperlink. So all right, so that's September, and I kind of feel like I want that to be smaller. So let's do this. Another little tip is, now you can take your pen and you can make this white and use your pen tool to white this out, which sometimes is honestly therapeutic. Like I actually enjoy doing that sometimes. But the other thing you can do is you can take your lasso tool and then do a little square like this, tap it, take screenshot, save that to your image, your camera roll, and then just pull that back in like that from your camera roll. And that to me is quicker than whiting it out with the pen, but again, you can also just white it out with the pen if that's something you enjoy doing. But that way I can just make this a little bit smaller. Oops. And here's another really good tip. So take your lasso, if you want a sticker to be layered on top of something else, and do cut and paste. And now when I put it back up there, it's gonna stay on top of that white square. So there we go, super simple. All right, and now with all that done, we are ready to start planning. So let's see, what do I want to do first? So I'm gonna go ahead and put in new releases first. And to do that, I'm going to use one of these squares over here. I think I'm gonna use this light purple one. And we'll paste that over here. And you can always, with these squares, you can kind of distort them a little bit if you want them to be like a little bit of a different shape and everything, which is really nice. So I think I might just leave mine be just a square shape. And then I'm gonna find my Etsy icon, which is right here. And I like to just kind of layer that right on top. Goodnotes is gonna recognize with your stickers and like layering your stickers, whatever you paste first is gonna be the bottom layer, and then anything you want on top, you would paste subsequently, if that's the right word, I think it is. But like I said, you can use the cut and paste tool if you want to change it. Okay, and then I'm gonna use the text tool and the extraordinary font. And we're gonna do planning. Here, let's do capital planning to Prosper new releases and exclamation mark. And then I'm gonna change this to centered and take my lasso and resize and just pull that over here. All right. Oh, that's something outside. I thought my phone was vibrating. Okay. So planning to prosper new releases on the 1st, and then on the 2nd is my birthday, and then Andrew and I are also going out for like a little celebration dinner. So I want to mark that in kind of a special way. What do I want to do for that? Maybe use one of the squares here. Or I could even do a circle. I wonder if I should do a circle. Or, yeah, I think I'm gonna use this circle right here. So I'll copy that and then paste that here. And I think our family friend Roxy's gonna watch the girls that night, and we're gonna go to one of our favorite restaurants called Fleming's. They have like really, really good steak, and particularly their carrot cake is my absolute most favorite in the entire world dessert ever. Like, if you have not had the carrot cake from Fleming's, you are missing out big time. You need to go and get some because it's incredible. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna use, I don't wanna use balloons. I think I wanna do balloons. So we'll grab those and kind of layer that there. And then I'm gonna use the text tool again because I don't really like my handwriting. And I'll use the same font. We'll do celebration dinner at Fleming's. Oops. And we'll do that centered again. And then I'm gonna take my text tool, or my lasso rather. And you know what? I think I'm gonna actually do that and put a little exclamation mark there. Okay. And now we will resize. Let me just make that a little bit smaller. There we go. To make sure you guys can still see everything that I'm doing. Okay. And then I'm going to just layer that like on top of the balloons, I think. Kind of make that as big as I can. Okay. Celebration dinner at Fleming's. Cute. And then I feel like I want to do something underneath that, but I might just like Maybe I'll just pull in a little flower or something just to bring in something. I don't know. Yeah. Well, no, I don't really like that. Let's see. Let's maybe do like a sideways rose. Lasso. And yeah, this will be cute, I think. We'll kind of put this, actually I'll just make it a little bit smaller. There, okay. All right, so we've got those two things in. And then Chris and Kelsey's anniversary is also on the 2nd, but I'm gonna put a little celebrate section in here, and so that's where I'll write that. And then I've got my workouts on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. So actually I'm gonna need to make this a little bit smaller. So super easy to resize it once you've got it together. You just lasso everything and you can just, yeah, move everything because it'll bunch it all together, which is really nice. So I'll center that. Actually, I can make this a little bit bigger because I don't go to the gym on Wednesday. So we'll put that back to where it was and kind of center that there. Okay, so for the gym, I want to use a little workout icon. So I'm gonna see what color this is. So the workout icon is right here. So I'm just gonna copy that over. And then I want to use an appointment label that is the same color, which is this one here. I believe, yeah, those are the same colors. I think there we go. Then I'm just gonna cut and paste this, and we'll use the photo tool to crop it. And I like to crop, whenever I'm using an icon that I'm layering on top like this, I like to kind of crop it into more of a square shape, because I feel like it's just a little bit, oops, it's a little bit easier to resize and everything. So okay, and then you can see, because they're like the same color, that you can just layer that right on top there, and it's gonna make it look like a little sticker that has like the workout. And then I'm gonna use the text tool, and we'll do Orange Theory. I really like this text. At 6:15 a.m. And then make that as small as I can. And then we'll resize it. This is where things can get really quick, because once you have the sticker the way you want it, you can like circle everything. And I'm kind of tempted to maybe change the color of this to white. Does that look good? Or is that too hard to see? I feel like that's too hard to see, so we'll just leave that black. Okay, so you can do resize. Oops, except I need to make sure images is on. There we go. So resize, and then I can pull this up where I'm working out, which is right here. And I like to kind of get this as far over as I can. So that looks pretty good to me. And then I'm gonna go ahead and resize this again, I think, and make this just a little bit smaller. There. Okay. And then I can do, maybe what I'll do is I'll like move these balloons over, and I can, oops, move this over, and then we'll do the text, and I'll kind of center that a little bit more, and then we'll do a resize on this. Okay. All right, and then what I can do is I can just copy and paste all of these, and then it becomes super quick and easy to put that same sticker, if it's a reoccurring event, into my planner. So I can even like copy and paste all of this because the squares are the same size, and I can just do this. And we'll do that. Makes it so easy and so quick to put in recurring events when you can just copy and paste. And sometimes I honestly like forget that I can do this because I'm so used to just having to rewrite things over and over again when I was using pen and paper and like stickers and stuff. But you don't have to do that when you've got a lasso tool, my best friend. Okay. And I'll put that there as well for here. And then I just need one of them for right here. Orange Theory has been super, super fun. I've been loving it so much. Okay, so now all of the workouts are in. I do have the unlimited plan, which has been really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and go over to August, and I don't wanna use that font, never mind. I'm gonna put half day here, and I'm trying to pick a font to use. Do I wanna just keep it like super simple? I swear, I am like addicted to fonts. I kinda wanna do something different than cursive. Should I do iced coffee? I might do the iced coffee, or let's do the Wednesday one. Okay, so I'm gonna do half day. Half day for Maddie, because she has a half day on Wednesdays, and I like to just put that in my planner so I don't forget. Okay, so half day, and then again you can just copy it and you can just paste it right up here, and we'll just go through all the Wednesdays and get all of the half days in. I like this font too. I like pairing like the print fonts with the cursive fonts and stuff. Well, is it called print font? I don't know. Okay, so now half day is in. Okay, so let's take a look over at our sidebar here, make sure we've got everything. So I've got new releases in there. I have my birthday, the celebration dinner. I have workouts, I have half days. All right, and then we also have science club and no school. So let's see. How do I want to mark no school? I think I might just, honestly, we're gonna just copy and paste this, and I'll use the text tool, just double tap, and then you can change the words and you'll still have the same font, same size, all of that good stuff. So we'll just do no school. And then I need 2 of them, so I'm gonna just copy and paste. And then that's on the 3rd of September over here. Oops. Here, let me try that again. So bring that over to the 3rd, and then I'll just go back in and adjust that here in a second. Okay. So then we'll just put that up here, and we'll go to the 3rd and do this up here. Okay, so no school on the 3rd and the 6th. There's that. And then we've got science club on Tuesdays. So I'm really excited for science club with Maddie. I think that's gonna be really fun. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull some green in, or even like, maybe I'll just, yeah, I'm gonna use this and we'll just flip it around. Use this like photo tool to lengthen it. Maybe make it like, kind of like, I don't know how thick I want it. Like maybe like that. No, I'm not liking that. Maybe I'll do, here, okay. What do I want to do? I don't know what I want to do for this. How do I want to mark Science Club? I don't want to like, I don't know, maybe I will just use, I was kind of wanting to use something different than the appointment labels, but maybe I'll use the appointment label. Yeah, I'll just use the appointment label. Okay, so we'll do that and we'll resize it where we want it to be. That looks good to me there. Maybe just a smidgen bigger. Okay, that works. And then, let's see, what do I want to use? What do I want to use for like school? I could put this little backpack. Maybe that would be cute. Let's see what this looks like. Just do like this little backpack on top to kind of mark that it's school. I think that looks cute. Okay, so let's do that. And then I'm gonna uncheck images and I'm gonna again just copy this and we'll paste it. And then I'm gonna use the text tool and we'll just change this. So it's actually at 3:15 p.m. and this is Science Club. Maddie's super excited for Science Club. They're going to be doing like volcanoes and, you know, making bubble gum and all sorts of things. So yeah, I think that's cute. Okay, so I'm going to turn images back on and then we're going to copy again all of that and we'll paste it. And that's just on Tuesdays that she goes to Science Club. So put that on Tuesdays. Definitely wanted to bring just a little bit more green to the spread. So, all right. That works. So there's Science Club. And then we've got parent-teacher conferences towards the end of the month. So I think what I'm gonna do for that is I'm gonna grab some of the color blocks. I like turning the color blocks into thin washi. I think I'm gonna use this like light purpley one. And what I like to do is I will come over here and paste this. Now with these, you don't have to worry about distorting, you know, the image because it's just a solid color. So I'll just kind of get that where I need it to be. Which that looks good. And then I'm gonna grab an arrow. And I'll do just this dark purple arrow. And I might like make this a little bit longer like that. And then I can put a text tool and we'll do parent, teacher, well, actually let's see. Oh yeah, parent, teacher, and we'll do conferences. And we'll do that centered. I'm gonna change the color to white. Oops. Okay, hang on 1 minute. Let's see. Uncheck images and change the color to white, and we'll resize it. And actually, I'm just gonna do that. Make that a little bit smaller. And we'll resize. And I think what I might do is pull that over there, and then I think I'm gonna grab this like little pencil and we'll paste the pencil right there. Like that. Okay, cute. Okay, so parent-teacher conferences. Hopefully you guys can see. I wasn't paying attention to what was in frame, so hopefully you guys could see all of that. But we've got parent-teacher conferences in now. So I'm gonna go ahead and erase that. And then on Sunday, we've got church. And now to mark church, I think I'm gonna go ahead and use, I think I'm gonna use, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab my icon and we'll paste that over here. So I'm gonna grab that, and then I'm gonna do one of my frames. And maybe I'll pull in more of that green. So I'm gonna paste that there, and then I'm gonna change just the size of this. Or, yeah, no, I like that. Okay. And then we'll resize this. Maybe just put that in there. And then I'll do new church at 10 a.m. And then resize. And just put that in there like that. I kind of want to make this little icon a little bit smaller. Oh, it's not going to let me. Yeah. Okay, I'll move that for a second. And then we'll make this icon just a little bit smaller. And move that up. Actually, I kind of want it like up here. Well, let's get it all centered first. Actually, okay, that's what we're gonna do. We'll move this over here and resize it. Get that how I want it to be. And then we'll come in and we'll resize this. Which I think I'm just gonna do like that. And then we can move all of it. Oops. Except I need to turn images back on. Move all of it up there, and then we'll do copy. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, I don't think I'm a fan of this thing. So we'll do, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a pattern label instead. Let's do a pattern label. I really, really like this script one, so we'll do that. And I'll make that kind of stretch across, however big I want it to be. And then we'll grab the handwriting, or this, not handwriting, the script. Oops, gotta cut it and paste it. So cut and paste. And then we've got to do the same thing with this. Cut and paste. Okay, I like that way more. Way, way, way more. And I can even make that just a little bit smaller. Okay, awesome. Got that how I want it to be, and then I'm going to put that up here, and then I'll copy it and paste like the whole thing. So copy, and then we'll come down here and we'll paste that on Sundays. And then we'll just have the sidebar to do, and I need to put in my Weight Watchers weigh-ins. So hopefully seeing me kind of do all this is helpful to you guys, like seeing it all in real time and everything. I know it takes practice to kind of get used to everything and all of that, but it's really, really fun. Okay, now I'm gonna do weigh-in. So for weigh-in, I was debating doing weigh-in and like putting my weight in. Do I want to do that, or I don't know. Let's see. I could use this too. Let me see what this looks like. I could bring in that hexagon, and then I've got a scale right here. So I could copy and paste the scale maybe. And like, I'll leave the scale over here, but I don't think I like the hexagon. Let's see, how do I want to mark that? Well, I wonder, actually, maybe I'll just do, okay, let me try something here. Let's do this. No, it's too thick. Let's see. Oh, I could use, yeah. Oh, I'm being so indecisive. What do I want to do? I feel like I need to pull more green in. So, you know what? Let's just make this very simple. We'll pull in one of these green color blocks, and I'll make that as big as I need it to be. And then we'll go ahead and cut this and paste. And we'll maybe make that a little bit larger than that. And I'll use the text tool again. And we'll do W weigh in at 7 o'clock a.m. Centered. And then we'll resize it. Okay, that works. And then I'll just grab all that and move it up, or technically in the morning, but I think I'm just gonna, just to kind of stagger it a little bit, I'm gonna put it like that. So we're gonna do copy and paste. And then another paste. And there we go. Okay, so now the weigh-ins are in, and I've got gym classes in, church is in. So the last thing we need to do is the sidebar area, and then I'll do a little decoration as well because, you know, gotta do a little decoration. So the way that I like to do my sidebar is I like to grab a header over here. I like to do the to-do header. So we'll just copy that over and paste that here. And kind of make that I think that looks good. Okay, so we'll do a little to-do section, and then I'm actually gonna grab one of these flags, the little checklist flags, or do I wanna grab one of these? I think I'm gonna do the checklist flag, and we'll pull in more of that green color. So I'm gonna paste that over here, and hopefully you guys can see everything I'm doing. I swear I feel like I've just been really bad about checking the frame and everything, but and then I just kind of make that do a little bit smaller. I like that looks good. And then I'll just move that over a little. Okay, that looks good to me. As far as to-dos are concerned, I know my big to-do is the daily planner. Well, I'm gonna do it's November kits. Ooh, that is way too thick. So November kits, and then the daily planners, and we need to purge toys. I just remember too, my mother-in-law is staying with us, which I'll probably mark in here too, but I don't remember like the exact dates, so I'm gonna wait to put that in until I talk to Andrew about that. Okay, and then the last thing we'll do is celebrate, and that's where I'll put Chris and Kelsey's anniversary. Does anyone else's ice maker ever kind of like freak them out a little bit? Because I swear sometimes I'm like, when I'm the only one home and the ice maker makes a bunch of noise, I feel like I get jumpy or something. Okay, we'll make that just a little bit bigger. That's good. Okay, and then I'm gonna put on the second is Chris and Kelsey's their anniversary. And I'll put maybe like a little heart or something next to that. Just do a little heart. I think it's their 2nd year anniversary. I'm pretty sure. I feel like I should know that. Okay. And then I'm gonna actually like move this over a little. Okay. And that's all that we have got going on as far as like celebrations and stuff are concerned. So I think the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to get some decorative stickers and put a little decoration in because, you know, why not? So I'm gonna grab this little flower here and maybe pop a little flower randomly somewhere. And then I really, really like this book, so I'm gonna do a book, maybe, where could I do a book? Maybe I can do a book up by church because it kind of reminds me of the Bible, I don't know. We'll just do a little book up there. And the other one I really want to use is this candle. I'm obsessed with this candle. I've been like waiting to use it So we'll do a little candle, maybe in this bottom corner here. What else can we do? I really love this owl as well, so I might grab this little owl and we'll just kind of put him, maybe we'll just like tuck him up there or something. Just a little, make it seem like he's like perched on this little area right here. So do a little owl, and what else? Should we do anything else? I've got that rose in there, but I'm kind of wanting it to be a little bit bigger, I think. Okay. And then I might actually turn images off and move this up a little bit. And then do that. Okay. So we got that flower, we got some balloons, we got the book. The book I'm gonna maybe put like, maybe make a little bit smaller. It's so fun decorating. It's like my favorite part, and I'll probably come back in here and do a little bit more. Maybe put like Hello September like right in the middle here with this little drink. Okay, I think that looks good for now, but yeah, I mean, you guys can probably tell there's a lot going on. Sorry if any of that was off screen. Oh man, I always tell myself, make sure to check the viewfinder, make sure that they can see what you're doing, and I forget sometimes, but I think this turned out so cute. I'm so excited about this situation. Oh. So pretty. I love this kit so much. I love all the purples, and the flowers and everything are just so pretty. So yeah, that is my September plan with me. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you liked watching me go through everything little by little, thinking out loud, just hearing my rhyme and reason behind like why I do things the way I do it and how I do it and all that good stuff. So that is pretty much it though for this plan with me, which I think I just said. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to catch all my future videos. Let me know what you have going on in the month of September. Is there anything super exciting that you're doing? Let me know in the comment section down below, and I will chat with y'all later. Bye!